Today we're taking a look at these WNBA matches, which are happening on Friday, June 2nd, 2023, and giving you our team and total picks for today. Welcome back to High Stakes. Before we dive into our video, don't forget to subscribe and to push the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Also check out our Patreon if you want access to our premium picks. Our Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. You will find the link to our Patreon in the description and comments section below. Dallas Wings vs Washington Mystics. Satou Sabally is a player who had an impact in the game. She ended up walking away with 23 points on 7 out of 16 shooting. She played for 39 minutes played and totaled 11 rebounds. Sabally walked away from this one shooting 43.8% from the field and distributed 5 assists. Dallas comes into this matchup with a record of 3-1 this year. They lose possession via turnover 12.0 times per game and as a group are committing 18.0 fouls per contest. As a team, Dallas is pulling down 35.0 boards per game and has racked up 70 assists on the year, which has them ranked 7th in the league in terms of passing. The Wings are shooting 32.7% on shots from three-point land, 34 of 104, and 89.7% from the free throw line. They currently have an average of 90.5 points per contest, second in the league, while hitting 42.7% from the field. On the defensive end, the Wings are forcing their opponents into 15.8 turnovers per game while drawing 19.5 personal fouls. They are ranked 8th in the WNBA in allowing assists to their opponents with 77 surrendered this year. The Wings' defense is allowing a FG percentage of 42.8%, 63 of 78, and they relinquish 39.3 rebounds per contest as a team. They are relinquishing 35.8% from beyond the arc, and they rank 11th in the WNBA in points per game allowed, 88.0. In their last game, the Washington Mystics got the victory with a final of 71-69 against the Chicago Sky. The Mystics were able to snag 26 defensive rebounds and 7 offensive rebounds, totaling 33 for the contest. They also coughed up the ball 15 times, while getting 10 steals in the matchup. The Sky committed 19 personal fouls in the matchup which took the Mystics to the charity stripe for a total of 20 shots. They were able to convert 16 of the free throw attempts for a rate of 80.0%. When discussing three-point attempts, Washington converted 7 out of their 17 attempts, 41.2%. When the final whistle was blown, the Mystics finished 24 out of 66 from the field, which gave them a shooting percentage of 36.4%. The Mystics permitted the Sky to convert 27 of 61 tries from the field, which had them shooting 44.3% for this game. They finished the game shooting 28.6% from three-point range by going 6 of 21 and walked away from this one shooting 9 out of 13 from the free throw line, 69.2%. When discussing cleaning up the glass, Washington permitted Chicago to grab 32 in all, 3 offensive. Our team pick is Washington. Elena Del Don ended up being a factor for the Mystics for this game. She buried 10 of 17 in the game, giving her a field goal percentage of 58.8% and had 3 rebounds. Del Don accumulated 25 points in her 31 minutes of playing time and accumulated 2 dimes for the game. Washington has a mark of 2-2 on the campaign. The Mystics are responsible for committing 19.3 fouls per contest and they connect on 83.8% from the free throw line. They are dishing out assists 19.5 times per game, 5th in basketball, and they cough up possession 13.0 times per game. Washington has totaled 306 points on the year, 76.5 per contest, and they average 34.0 boards per game. As an offensive team, the Mystics are hitting on 40.7% from the floor, which is ranked 6th in the league. The Mystics on defense are ranked 4th in the WNBA in PPG allowed with 75.3. They are forcing 15.5 turnovers per game and have let teams shoot 40.5% from the floor, 7th in basketball. The Washington defense allows 28.3% from downtown, 26 of 92, and their opposition knocks down 72.0% of their free throw attempts. They have relinquished 19.0 dimes and 37.0 boards on a nightly basis, which ranks them 7th and 8th in basketball. Our total pick is over. Las Vegas Aces vs Atlanta Dream. The Las Vegas Aces took the court against the Minnesota Lynx and earned the victory with a final of 94-73 in their last game. Las Vegas walked away from the contest with a 44.4% field goal percentage, 32 of 72, and knocked down 14 of their 39 three-point attempts. From the free throw line, the Aces converted 16 of 17 tries for a percentage of 94.1%. When talking about grabbing rebounds, they earned 36 with 4 of them being offensive. They also doled out 25 dimes in this matchup, as well as forcing the opposition into 13 turnovers and earning 9 steals. When talking about the defense, Las Vegas allowed their opponent to shoot 36.6% from the field on 26 of 71 shooting. Minnesota dished out 8 dimes and had 4 steals in this matchup. Additionally, Minnesota grabbed 40 rebounds, 8 offensive, 32 defensive, and added 2 blocks. Minnesota went 82.4% when shooting free throws by converting 14 of 17 tries. They buried 7 out of their 21 shots from beyond the arc. Las Vegas enters this game with a record of 4-0 for the season. The Aces are connecting on 39.3% on three-point shots, 44 of 112, and 83.8% from the free throw line. They are averaging 96.5 points per outing, first in the WNBA, while connecting on 49.3% from the floor. They are turning it over 13.3 times per contest, and as a unit are committing 16.5 personal fouls per contest. As a unit, Las Vegas is snagging 40.3 boards per game and has tallied 90 dimes this season, which is 4th in the league in terms of passing the rock. When they are on defense, the Aces are able to force 14.0 turnovers per contest while drawing 17.8 personal fouls. They are giving up 32.5% on three-point attempts, while they are first in the league in points per game from their opponents, 71.8. The Aces are giving up an opponent shooting percentage of 36.9%, 56 of 71, and they concede 33.8 rebounds per contest as a unit. They rank 5th in basketball in giving up assists with 69 relinquished on the season. When they last stepped on the hardwood, the Atlanta Dream got the victory with a final of 83-65 when they faced the Chicago Sky. The Dream corralled 35 defensive rebounds and 6 offensive rebounds for a total of 41 in the game. They turned the ball over 9 times, while earning 8 steals for the matchup. The Sky earned 15 fouls in the matchup, which got the Dream to the free throw line for a total of 24 attempts. They were able to convert 18 of those for a rate of 75.0%. In reference to three-point attempts, Atlanta made 5 of 13 attempts, 38.5%. When the final whistle blew, the Dream shot 30 for 70 from the floor, which gave them a percentage of 42.9%. The Dream allowed the Sky to convert 25 of 77 attempts from the floor, which left them shooting 32.5% for the contest. They went 30.0% from three-point range by shooting 6 of 20 and ended up going 9 out of 11 from the free throw line, 81.8%. In reference to rebounding, Atlanta permitted Chicago to grab 44 overall, 11 on the offensive glass. Our team pick is Las Vegas. Rhyne Howard ended up being important for the Dream in the game. She converted 8 of 11 for this game for a field goal percentage of 72.7% and accumulated 4 rebounds. Howard tallied 20 points in her 29 minutes on the court and accounted for 1 assist in this contest. Atlanta has a record of 2-2 for the campaign. As an offense, the Dream are connecting on 39.5% from the field, which ranks them 10th in basketball. Atlanta has totaled 331 PTS so far this year, 82.8 per game, and they average 37.0 rebounds per contest. Their rate of assisting teammates is at 17.5 times per contest, 10th in the WNBA, and they are turning it over 13.8 times per contest. The Dream commit 16.8 personal fouls per game, and they hit 82.6% from the free throw line. The Dream on the defensive end are ranked 6th in the WNBA in PPG, given up with 79.3. They have forced 14.3 turnovers per game and have let teams shoot 39.8% from the field, 4th in the league. The Atlanta defense surrenders 32.3% on shots from three-point land, 32 of 99, and their opponents are making 79.7% of their shots from the free throw line. They give up 18.0 dimes and 40.0 rebounds on a nightly basis, ranking them 4th and 12th in the WNBA. Our total pick is under. New York Liberty vs Chicago Sky. The New York Liberty stepped onto the hardwood against the Seattle Storm and earned the victory with a final of 86-78 in their last contest. New York ended having earned a 49.1% field goal percentage, 28 out of 57, and converted 9 of 24 three-point attempts. At the free throw line, the Liberty made 21 of their 23 tries for a rate of 91.3%. When discussing hauling and boards, they earned 32 with 3 of them being on the offensive end. They also distributed 23 dimes for this contest, in addition to forcing 7 turnovers and earning 3 steals. In reference to the defense, New York allowed their opponent to shoot 38.4% from the field on 28 of 73 shooting. Seattle earned 12 dimes and had 3 steals in this contest. Additionally, Seattle collected 35 rebounds, 12 offensive, 23 defensive, and got 3 rejections. Seattle went 76.2% when shooting free throws by burying 16 of their 21 attempts. They also converted 6 out of their 18 attempts from beyond the perimeter. New York heads into this matchup with a record of 3-1 this year. They are giving up possession 15.8 times per game, and as a unit they are committing 16.8 fouls per game. As a unit, New York is pulling in 36.8 boards per game and has tallied 94 assists for the season, which has them ranked second in the league in terms of passing the ball. The Liberty are hitting 36.8% on shots from distance, 39 of 106, and 82.0% from the free throw line. They average 80.3 PTS per contest, 5th in the WNBA, while going 44.6% from the field. When they are on the defensive end, the Liberty are able to force 12.0 turnovers per game, while drawing 17.5 personal fouls. They are surrendering 29.8% on three-point attempts, while they are second in basketball in points per game allowed, 74.0. The Liberty defensively are giving up a shooting percentage of 38.7%, 48 of 70, and they relinquish 33.8 rebounds per contest as a unit. They rank third in the WNBA in giving up assists to the opposition, with 63 surrendered for the season. The last time they took the hardwood, the Chicago Sky took a defeat with a final score of 83-65 when they played the Atlanta Dream. The Sky snagged 33 defensive rebounds and 11 offensive boards for a total of 44 for this contest. They gave up possession of the ball 15 times, while earning 4 steals in this matchup. The Dream committed 10 personal fouls for this contest, which got the Sky to the free throw line for 11 shots. They were able to knock down 9 of those for a rate of 81.8%. In regard to shots from downtown, Chicago converted 6 out of their 20 tries, 30.0%. When the final whistle blew, the Sky ended up shooting 25 for 77 from the field, which gave them a rate of 32.5%. The Sky permitted the Dream to convert 30 of 70 attempts from the field, which left them with a shooting percentage of 42.9% for this contest. They went 38.5% from three-point land by hitting 5 of 13 and finished the game at 18 of 24 from the free throw line, 75.0%. Regarding rebounding, Chicago permitted Atlanta to collect 41 in total, 6 on the offensive glass. Our team pick is New York. The last time they took the hardwood, the Chicago Sky took a defeat with a final score of 83-65 when they played the Atlanta Dream. The Sky snagged 33 defensive rebounds and 11 offensive boards for a total of 44 for this contest. They gave up possession of the ball 15 times, while earning 4 steals in this matchup. The Dream committed 10 personal fouls for this contest, which got the Sky to the free throw line for 11 shots. They were able to knock down 9 of those for a rate of 81.8%. In regard to shots from downtown, Chicago converted 6 out of their 20 tries, 30.0%. When the final whistle blew, the Sky ended up shooting 25 for 77 from the field, which gave them a rate of 32.5%. The Sky permitted the Dream to convert 30 of 70 attempts from the field, which left them with a shooting percentage of 42.9% for this contest. They went 38.5% from three-point land by hitting 5 of 13 and finished the game at 18 of 24 from the free throw line, 75.0%. Regarding rebounding, Chicago permitted Atlanta to collect 41 in total, 6 on the offensive glass. Chicago has a mark of 3-2 for the season. As an offense, the Sky are hitting on 40.8% from the field, which has them ranked 5th in basketball. Chicago has totaled 380 PTS on the season, 76.0 per contest, and they pull in 38.8 boards per contest. They are assisting teammates 20.4 times per game, 3rd in basketball, and they cough up possession 15.0 times per contest. The Chicago defense surrenders 32.3% from downtown, 32 of 99, and opponents are connecting on 80.2% of their shots from the free throw line. They have allowed 16.6 dimes and 35.0 total boards per game, which has them ranked 2nd and 5th in basketball. Our total pick over. Los Angeles Sparks vs Phoenix Mercury. The Los Angeles Sparks stepped onto the hardwood against the Las Vegas Aces and took a loss by a score of 93-65 in their last game. Los Angeles ended with a 36.8% field goal percentage, 25 of 68, and buried 8 of their 22 shots from beyond the arc. From the free throw line, the Sparks knocked down 7 of 9 tries for a percentage of 77.8%. In reference to rebounding, they collected 33 with 6 of them being of the offensive variety. They also distributed 18 assists in this game, in addition to forcing the opposition into 9 turnovers and having 2 steals. Concerning defense, Los Angeles allowed the other team to go 46.3% from the floor on 37 out of 80 shooting. Las Vegas distributed 9 assists and had 16 steals in this game. Additionally, Las Vegas had 38 rebounds, 9 offensive, 29 defensive, and added 8 blocked shots. Las Vegas shot 83.3% at the charity stripe by converting 10 of 12 shots. They also converted 9 out of their 32 attempts from three-point land. Los Angeles heads into this contest with a mark of 1-2 on the year. They are giving up possession 12.0 times per game and as a basketball team are committing 18.7 fouls on a nightly basis. As a unit, Los Angeles is pulling in 31.7 boards per contest and is sitting with 61 assists on the season, which is 10th in basketball in terms of passing the rock. The Sparks are shooting 38.1% on three-point shots, 24 of 63, and 82.8% from the free throw line. They are averaging 81.3 points per outing, 4th in basketball, while going 39.6% from the field. On defense, the Sparks have forced 16.0 turnovers per game, while drawing 17.3 fouls. The Sparks' defense is allowing an opponent shooting percentage of 46.5%, 48 of 52, and they relinquish 36.3 rebounds per game as a squad. They are currently ranked second in the league in allowing assists with 61 relinquished for the season. They concede 33.3% on shots from distance, and they are ranked 9th in the WNBA in PPG from their opponents, 86.0. The last time they took the court, the Phoenix Mercury went home victorious with a score of 90-81 against the Minnesota Lynx. The Mercury pulled down 27 defensive boards and 6 offensive boards totaling 33 in the game. They coughed up the ball 18 times, while recording 5 steals in this contest. The Lynx committed 22 personal fouls in this game, which took the Mercury to the free throw line for a total of 23 tries. They were able to bury 21 of them for a percentage of 91.3%. Regarding shots from downtown, Phoenix buried 13 of 28 tries, 46.4%. When the final whistle blew, the Mercury shot 28 for 57 from the field, which had them shooting 49.1%. The Mercury allowed the Lynx to make 28 of 70 tries from the field, which gave them a percentage of 40.0% in this game. They shot 16.7% from beyond the arc by going 3 of 18 and ended up shooting 22 of 25 at the free throw line, 88.0%. When talking about attacking the glass, Phoenix allowed Minnesota to pull down 25 in total, 6 on the offensive side. Our team pick is Phoenix. Phoenix has a win-loss record of 1-2 this season. As an offense, the Mercury are shooting 43.6% from the floor, which ranks 3rd in the WNBA. Phoenix has tallied 230 PTS on the campaign, 76.7 per contest, and they pull down 32.0 boards per contest. Their rate of earning assists is at 19.3 times per contest, 6th in the league, and they turn it over 18.3 times per contest. The Mercury commit 21.3 fouls per contest, and they hit 83.6% from the free throw line. The Mercury on the defensive end are ranked 8th in the league in PPG given up with 83.3. The Phoenix defense allows 32.7% on shots from distance, 18 of 55, and their opponents are knocking down 84.9% of their free throw attempts. They give up 18.7 assists and 32.0 total boards per game, which ranks them 6th and 1st in basketball. They are able to force 9.3 turnovers per game and have let teams shoot 39.9% from the floor, 6th in the league. Our total pick is under.